Okay, that's the tuck, doing the traditional way. You stick the needle out in hold position and knit 3 rows. Then the 4th row you knit it and pull them all into one knit. Now I'm going to try something. Follow my pattern. My tuck stitch takes up 4 rows. Okay, so I'm going to be off screen for a little bit. Excuse me. One, 2, 3, and 4. And that is my pattern rows. Okay, now on this end, I need my transfer tool, and on needle 108, I'm going to let it out my 4 rows. So it's 3. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to go in there, rehang it. Okay, and that's going to be my tuck. Alright, then the next one down will be needle 102. Now remember, I've got my needles numbered. Okay, so I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3 for my tuck part, and then my 4th stitch. Let's see, 3. Let me make sure. I got 1, 2, 3, and then my stitch, right. So I'm going down into my 4th needle. So then I want needle number 96. So it's 1, 2, 3, and into that one right below the 3rd. And rehang it. Okay, let's come where you, oops, sorry about that one. Let me get where you can see what I'm doing next. Okay, so my next one is, see, I did 96, so I need 93. Nope, not 93. I need 90. Okay, so I'm going to go, let me see if I can come in here a little bit so you can see. Oh, that's as close as I can get it. So I'm taking a hat, 2, and 3, and I'm sticking my needle into that one. Then I'm yanking it down to give me 3 ladders. Okay. This one seems to be a whole lot less. Okay, that is 90, so it's 87 is the row before, so I need 84. 1, 2, 3, yank. So I have 3 ladders on my needle, rehang it, and then after we have 84, I want 78. 1, 2, 3, yank. So I have 3 ladders. Okay, and then after I took the wrong one. Okay, so we need to rehang these, restitch these. So restitch these normally. So I'm doing it about every 6, just like before, but I offset it. It's basically in the middle, so I need, which one is it? 78 is the one I need. So it's 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th row. So I have 3 ladders. You probably could call them floats if you wanted to. Okay, so after 78, I need 72. 1, 2, 3. Yank it. Make sure I have 3 floats or ladders. And after 72, I need 66. 1, 2, 3. 3 floats. And then after 66, I need 60. Go down 3 floats. I got 3 floats on my needle and rehang them. Then after 60, I need 54. Go 1, 2, 3 into the 4th, so I have 3 ladders. Rehang them onto the machine. After 54, I need 48, and this is the last one on this row. 1, 2, 3. And that, okay, I'm going to back up a little bit so you can see all the whole row. Let me zoom out so you can see. Now there's my tuck row, all set, ready to be knitted. Make sure I have enough yarn. To finish the row, to do the row, at least. Okay. Make sure all my yarn is in the right spot. Now I'll see if my thought works. There we go. Knit it slow because it's picking up all that extra yarn. And there's my tuck row. Okay, that is row 17. And now I need to knit my plain rows. So I will need to knit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that includes my rows for my next row of tucks. So I need 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now what we're going to do, we're going to start at 48. That's the one we're going to do. 54. 60. Wait a minute, that don't look right. That don't look right. Okay. Okay, so now we have, I'm on row 25. Okay, row 25. Okay, so that's this one. Okay, so 45 should be 1. Okay. 51 should be 1. Okay. 57. 63. 69. 75. 81. 87. 87. 93. 99. Excuse me, and 105. As you can see, it's right over this one right here. which is right in the middle of this row. Okay, and now you start back. You can start at either end. You're going to go down to the 4th row. So you have 3 ladders. And hang all of them. So it's 1, 2, 3. So you have 3 ladders, and you're into the 4th row below. 1, 2, 3. 3 ladders and a stitch. 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 Now when you're doing the tuck stitch, generally the right side of the material is what you're looking at. So this will be the correct side of the work. Okay, and now I have to go to what row? Row 32. So that is 8 rows. 1. Make sure they all stitched. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Oh, yes, 7, 8. I want 8 rows between. I must have miscounted there somewhere. Let me see. Okay. So we want 48, 54. If you're wondering what I keep looking at, let me show you. Let's see if I can get this to work. I made a spreadsheet. And that shows my rows. I don't know if it shows very well, but I'll post that. Okay, let's get back to here. Okay, so we have 54 and 60, 66, 72, 78, 84, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 84, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let me see if I have it right. We have 100, 108, yep. 102, yep. 96, yep. And 90, okay. So we go down 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 ladders and 1 stitch. 3 ladders and 1 stitch, 3 ladders and 1 stitch, 3 ladders and 1 stitch, 3 ladders and 1 stitch. Now if you happen to pull, and say you miscount, oh wait a minute, I need 3 ladders, so just go down 1. Just go down 1 more. So you have 3 ladders and 1 stitch. Like I keep telling you, there's nothing that you can't repair. Because you might have to get creative to repair it, but it can be repaired. 3 ladders, 1 stitch. Annoying. 2, 3 ladders and 1 stitch. Okay, then knit 8 rows. Oops, I got a drop stitch. Just rehang it and then restitch it. I don't fight with the stitch I dropped. I go one below because it's just as easy. I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 6, 7, 8. Okay. And now I'm doing the middle one. So that will be 48. Should be okay, that was 48, so this one has to be 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 51. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me see, another way you could do it. Let's see if I got it. If you take something, this happens to be just a piece of hunk of plastic, and you take it and you mark it where one is, and you mark it where the next one is. So you lay it there, then you know this one has come. Lay it there, and that one's got to come. Lay it there, that's got to come out. Lay it there, that's got to come out. Lay it there, that's got to come out. Okay, and I should have ended up at 105. Yep. Okay. I usually use craft sticks. That's what this is. That's the tuck stitch I had done. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to do this until I have a square. Okay, see, this is what I did earlier. Just move down 1, so you have 3 and a stitch. And what I will need to do, I'll continue this pattern for 84 rows. And no, I'm not going to film the whole thing. I don't want to bore you. 1, 2, 3, next stitch, 3 ladders. When I get this pillow side done, I will be back. And then we'll talk about what I'm going to do for the other side of the pillow. You could do plain stockinette stitch, so you have one side plain, one side fancy. But I'm going to do an entrelac. Get you thinking. 1, 2, 3. to do it with one color. 1, 2, 3. Must have changed the tension on that row. That's why it's stiff. If your yarn catches, that will change your tension. If your yarn comes out, if you're working out of the spool and it catches a knot and you don't notice it, so it drags, that changes the tension. Okay, I'll be back when it's done.